Well, we're on now. Hey!
Hey! Ashley, I can't hear you. I can't hear. I can hear you now.
You can?
Yeah.
I really need to get a new computer. I think if we don't get too loud, it's fine. My computer can't handle the excitement. Okay, welcome to hashtag Project CST Follow Up Friday. This week we are following up with hashtag Life and Dignity Now, where we discussed all this week the dignity of the human person as the basis for Catholic social teaching. So to kind of run into this, Brianna, what's our quote for the week?
Our quote for the week is from Pope St. John Paul II's encyclical on the 100th year. It's um, it's the basically the basis of what we were discussing, and it's human persons are willed by God. They are imprinted with God's image.
So, in a nutshell, that's what we wanted to get across, is that every single person in the womb, on the streets, from any country, any race, they're all created in God's image. We should be able to see God in others and respect that, and know that no matter what happens, that dignity cannot be taken away and must be respected. Uh, and loved, and that's how we can love each other. And everything else, all the other Catholic social teachings stem from this very important thing, because if we lose sight of the dignity of each individual person, then everything else falls apart. Wouldn't you say?
I do. I do say that.
Well, I'm glad you agree. So basically, in Redux, Brownie, can you run through a little bit of what we covered this week? What people
Sure.
might have missed?
Definitely. We were like we know that the theme was life and dignity. So we talked about immigration and human dignity. We had an interview with Jose Torres from the Office of Immigration Affairs, and we interviewed three undocumented students, and told us their experience about being an undocumented student in America today. And then
Link. You can see the interview. It was live. Here, check the link.
check the links. And then we showed how the pro-life movement is connected to this theme, as well as mass incarceration being connected as well. And then we also had a chance to talk about the children crossing the border, and how that is important right now, especially with Pope Francis making those statements about how we should be protecting them and not treating them like they're not human.
Right, right. And so, yeah, so like we said, in the womb, with pro-life stuff, the mass incarceration where people are thrown in prison and for small, nonviolent crimes, and overcrowded prisons, and bail bond reform. I think we're trying to connect with Organizing Catholics for Justice and get people to call the Anita Alvarez to really get people to get her to meet with Organizing Catholics for Justice, so that we can address this dignity issue. Great. So we had a lot of fun this week. I hope everyone else did. Next week, we've got even more stuff planned. I'm so excited for next week. Two things. One, we have our Catholic Social Teaching of the Week, which will be revealed in just a minute by our lovely Brianna. And the second thing is that we are going to be at the Summer Action, what is it? Sassy. Social Action Summer Institute, hosted by Catholic Roundtable. And so we're going to be connecting with Catholic social teaching experts from around the country, hoping to get a few interviews and some 15 seconds of Catholic social teaching. Oh yeah, we introduced that this week too.
We introduced it. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
You're going to mess up my computer. Shh.
Oh, sorry. I'm just so excited.
So yeah, 15 seconds of Catholic social teaching. We're looking for your videos. We want to see you on Instagram giving us 15 seconds of Catholic social teaching quotes. They can be for the Life and Dignity Now or for next week as well. But anyway, so next week I'll be at Sassy and Brianna will be at Project CST headquarters running some stuff there as well with our other teammate Bethany. So what do we got next week planned?
Next week, Catholic social teaching tells us that Gaudium et Spes, that by his innermost nature, man is a social being, and unless he relates himself to others, he can neither live nor develop his potential. We'll be spending all next week talking about building up a human individuals by creating stronger families, communities, and that allow each and every member of the human family to participate and reach their greatest potential.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
So basically, we're going to be taking Gaudium et Spes, and there's that one quote that by his innermost nature, human is a social being. So we have the dignity of the individual, and now we're going to be talking about his connection with the broader community and how we are all called to be in community and live in a social way. So we'll be talking about how to, build those stronger communities and make sure that nobody's left out of those communities. And one of those things, one of the ways that we're doing that is we're going to be interviewing, I'm very excited, L'Arche Chicago. And it's an international organization that was founded to help people with intellectual disabilities live with and connect with a broader society and community. So it's people with and without intellectual disabilities living together, praying together, playing together, and just being a community and home together. Do you remember some of the other things that we'll be touching upon next week? Maybe.
Maybe, because I'm so involved in this. I know this so much.
Well, there's got so much going on. We're talking about adoption.
Yes, we are. And we're talking about foster care, and we're talking about just being part of community in general and how we can participate in communities by not only families and living communities, but just overall everything.
Restorative justice is another thing that we're talking about. When people get out, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
My computer went. So we're talking about restorative justice, how when people come out of the prison system, how we can reconnect them with society, because that's most important, is to be able to come back and be a part of community and society. So next week, be sure to follow us, like us.
Our social media, which will be down below.
All down there. Send in your 15 seconds of CST. Make sure you tag us at OPJ Chicago. Hashtag Project CST. And oh, we got something else cool. So now you can not only tweet us your questions about Catholic social teaching, but drumroll please. You can actually text us your questions. And so during the live interview next week, if you want to actually text a question to L'Arche and hashtag Project CST, we'll have the number down in the links here. So you can text us your questions and we'll get back to you with an answer. Pretty cool, I think. It's Catholic social teaching gone mobile. Yeah. So I think that wraps it up. What do you think?
No, I have one more thing.
Oh, well, please. Oh.
So we're calling out all you selfie queens and kings out there, and we want to see your face. And we want you to join Team hashtag Project CST and take your selfies and tag us on Instagram or post it on our Facebook page or submit them on our Tumblr or tweet them to us. And we want you to be part of this huge team of hashtag Project CST selfie people. And I'm just saying that you could win something. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not sure, but you could win some cool hashtag Project CST stuff. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Hashtag Project CST swag. So, yeah, definitely send in your selfies. Let us know, and just show that you're excited about Catholic social teaching, and know that it's important, and just really want to share it. That's what this all is about. It's all about the sharing. Share, share, share.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. So, I think now is that all? Can we let people go back to whatever they were doing?
Yes, we can.
All right. So I guess I'm Ashley,
And I'm Brianna,
and what has this been?
Catholic social teaching for your everyday life.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.